Hello, everybody, and welcome to this week's episode of We Are Here to Help. I am Matt Nagy, a business optimization specialist with Schooley Mitchell. They help their organizations save time, money, and hassle by dealing with their vendors for them. In this week's episode, I'm pleased to have John Gies on the call. John, welcome.
Hi, nice to be here. Thank you.
Absolutely. John is actually a fellow BNI member, and I forget how long ago we met, but it's definitely been about a year. And just really have enjoyed talking with him. And you know, his comment to me was he helps take businesses from, oh, shucks, this is my job, to, all right, now I have a successful career. And I wanted to just bring him to the attention of everybody who listens to this and have you kind of expound on that. So I'll let you kind of take it from there.
Sure. Thanks, Matt. So what I find is a lot of business owners start out, they've got a truck where they're good at what they do. And all of a sudden, one day they wake up and they go, oh my God, this is more work than I was doing when I had a job. And so I help them go from that place to where they actually have a business that they can sell, walk away from, and take one of those long vacations. And it starts with really understanding how you're different. Everybody says, well, I don't know if I can be different. I mean, there's lots of garages, there's lots of CPAs. Think about pizza. It's dough, it's tomato sauce, and toppings. Yet Domino's created $1 billion brand by saying, we'll deliver it hot and fresh. And then when it got when they recognized that we were not finding the love with it, they reinvented themselves to get better quality ingredients. So they did it, right? Nobody else can do it. Wrong. Papa John's came along and said, you know what? We'll put all the toppings on the pizza. We'll make it fresh. You can take it home and put it in your oven. They'll be even more fresh. And now they didn't have the ovens, but yet there was still more room. California Pizza Kitchen came along and said, we're going to be gourmet. And they came up with a cauliflower crust for gluten-free consumers. In a business that many would say is a commodity, those are three brands that are making hundreds of millions, if not billions of dollars by being different. My premise is every business can do that.
And I think that's a great premise. And that's sort of, I think, why we got along so well, was we both work sort of in that space really well of, you're really good at one thing, but maybe you're not so good at this other stuff. If you could sort of walk us through the process that you work with businesses to help them get from point A to point B, give us a better sense of how that looks and feels to you.
Sure. Well, it's a couple of ways. One, they can read the book that I published last year. This lays out the strategies that we walk through, but really I try to educate them on really 12 strategies that lay out the formula for success. Market dominating position. How do you turn that position now into leads? And then from those people that raise their hand, how do you get them to become clients? And once they become clients, how do you get them to buy more at a better price? And then along with that comes all the other things. But then if they're serious about examining a relationship, we sit down for a session where we actually use some software to identify where the specific opportunities are in their business and what that specifically would mean for them. And in the course of an hour to 90 minutes, we'll find 40, 50, 100. The highest I found so far is $436,000. That if the business owner were to take the time to focus on their market position, generating leads, turning those leads into clients, they could create that. And then that software then become the report that comes out of that becomes our roadmap to success. It's more than just a good conversation with your coach, right? This is about taking your business from here to someplace better.
Yeah, and I think that's it's a great motto in terms of, most businesses obviously are always looking to improve. And again, I've enjoyed every conversation I've had with you just because you clearly are passionate about what you're talking about. You know what you're talking about. And for all the listeners on here right now, I mean, if you were to talk about who your ideal client is or who you really like to work with, who would that be?
So realistically, I would like working with business owners that want to grow, that want to change. They're not, so here's what I find a lot. You and I do a lot of networking. You've probably found the same. There's a lot of people that are in business. It's kind of a side hustle. It's not really a business. It's something where they make a little bit of money. They're kind of happy. Those aren't my people. I'm looking for someone that wants to grow a business and actually have something that they can sell at some point, or something that they can take a vacation from and the business still runs. So if you're one of those people that says, I want to change, I want to talk to you.
That's a great sales pitch and a great message to all of the entrepreneurs out here listening. And John, I really appreciate your time today. And thank you so much for joining us on We Are Here to Help.
Thank you, man. I really appreciate this. And we'll see you someplace for another cup of coffee.
Sounds good. Thanks.